Hi, hello, namaste, vanakkam and welcome to our channel. And today we are going to learn about the basic concepts of clinical trials. Clinical trials are the research experiment conducted on human beings. Clinical trials are carefully designed to answer a research question. Clinical trials are the primary way to identify a new drug or a vaccine to help to treat a disease. For example, a COVID-19 disease for now, or a new medical device such as a pacemaker of a heart. Whether the use of pacemaker is safe or whether it is effective to the people, either it has any side effects or not. Some clinical trials are used to find the disease in early stages before the symptoms appear. These clinical trials can also make life better for the people living with the chronic diseases such as arthritis, asthma, COPD and diabetes. Before the use of any vaccine or drugs on the human as a clinical trials, these are firstly tested in the laboratories. These studies are called as preclinical studies. These studies are done to determine the preliminary efficiency of a drug and the potential toxicity and the safety information of the drug. There are two kinds of preclinical studies which are going on. One is in vitro studies and second one is in vivo studies. In vitro studies includes the study in a glass tube or in a petri dishes. In vitro studies, we use different cell lines obtained from the human samples for the experiment. And in vivo studies, we use different animals like rats, mice, rabbits, apes for the experiment. Entire process of making a drug from the design to the clinical trial will take about 8 to 10 years. Clinical trial includes a group of people such as doctors, nurses, researchers and healthcare professionals. What are the different phases of clinical trials? Basically, there are 4 different phases of clinical trials such as phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 and phase 4 trials. Phase 1 trial. It is primarily designed to assess the safety and side effects of a given drug or a vaccine and also to find out the correct dosage of the drug. Phase 1 clinical trials include a small group of healthy people ranging from 30 to 50 people. This small group of people are divided into small cohorts of 5 to 6 people in one cohort. Initially, a very low dose of drug is given to the first cohort and the dose is escalated or increased and given to the next cohort and checked for its safety, tolerability, and the dose escalation is stopped when the maximum tolerability or the maximum exposure is reached. Phase 2 clinical trials. Phase 2 clinical trials will emphasize more on the drug effectiveness. These trials are performed under a large group of healthy people ranging from 100 to 300 and it lasts for few years. This phase aims in obtaining the preliminary data on how drug works in people. Phase 3 clinical trials. Phase 3 clinical trials investigates the efficiency or the efficacy and the safety measures of a new drug over 1 year or longer. Phase 3 clinical trials will use a larger population number of more than 1,000 individuals. Phase 3 clinical trials are most expensive, time-consuming, and difficult to design and run. Therefore, the drugs that do not show the preliminary results or the promising results in phase 2 are often not pursued or not promoted to phase 3 clinical trials. Note that only 20 to 30% of the drugs in the phase 2 are promoted to the phase 3. And coming to phase 4 clinical trials, these are the post-marketing surveillance trials involving the safety surveillance, which is pharmacovigilance and ongoing technical support after the approval. And the number of people or the healthy individuals or the subjects involved in the phase 4 trials are 1,000 or more. Hope this video was informative and help you to increase your knowledge on different clinical trials. If you love the video, please like it, share it and comment on it, and please do subscribe to our channel K.Bandari.